the kids enjoyed me having a beard when I was teaching.
Oh, that's
They like
funny.
me shaved. Um,
Very cute.
yeah.
All right. So happy New Year.
Happy New Year. How'd everything go? Holidays were good.
Yep. Thank God everything was good here. How everybody's feeling better? You guys are all healthy.
Yeah, I still have a lingering cough, but other than that,
You good? Okay.
energy and everything's there. So just
Good.
dealing with that.
Okay. All right. Thank you for filling out the call prep form.
Yeah, I got to get better at doing it sooner. I feel bad leaving it
Well, we're
last
gonna,
second.
yeah. Well, I'm glad you got it done at least. So that's good. And yeah, a little bit sooner is good, but it's
Yeah.
okay. It's fine. So you have one pending.
Yeah, the listing that has taken forever because of the septic issues on the other end. But
Okay. I just want to open this up. So, okay, so that's, let me just write that down. And then and that's your pending GCI is 10-6.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. 1/7/20. I keep writing 25 instead of
I
26.
know, I know. It's the first couple weeks gotta adjust.
So just out of curiosity, before we jump into what you put on here for the call prep form, what you wanted to
Yep.
focus on, um, I just wanted to get an idea from you. Where are you tracking, or like, how are you keeping track of who's in your pipeline and where they are in your pipeline?
I'm using KV Core,
Okay.
and then you and I went over the sheet that you created
Yeah.
last week. So as of right now, I don't have anyone new since the last time we met.
Okay.
Uh, but I'm going to use that as well, just because it has the other tracking methods as well.
Okay. Um, okay. So I don't want to inundate you with stuff.
Yeah.
Have you put anything into that other spreadsheet at all, or not yet?
No, I haven't had anything to put in yet
Okay.
since. So next week, or I can do it now, I guess, since I know we're finally closing. Um,
Okay.
I can put the official numbers in.
All right. What I want to do is I just want to show you one thing
Yep.
because I made a lot of updates to it. I went through
Okay.
and there was some formulas that needed to be corrected. So I just wanted to see if this is something you'd want to use, because if this is what you want, then we'll change everything to this. Let me just pull this out. Oh my God, there's so much stuff here. Hold on. Let me just take this name out. I just want to make sure this person's
Yep.
name is out of this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you.
Okay.
I'm trying to make this as simplified as possible.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, all of my clients, each of you will change the colors, you'll make it for yourselves, but at least this gives you like a really nice baseline to start with.
Okay.
So let me just show you what I have, and then we're going to jump into the call, okay? And you tell me if you want a copy of this, because I don't want to confuse you either with too much, right? So this is a little bit different. It's very similar to what you've seen. It's just updated. So I have this page, which you don't touch. Everything in here is coming from a different sheet. So
Yep.
this is just
Okay.
a snapshot of what your business would look like. This is the pipeline, and I'm just going to go up here. So basically, it would be, just to show you as an example, client name, the drop down by cell,
Hmm.
your lead source, where are you in the stage, and there's a bunch of
Oh, you
different
had it. Okay.
options. Got it.
Hmm.
I even put in here, you double click, it brings up the calendar. You could pick up your last date and then what the new date is that you have to take an action
Okay.
step all the way across. So a lot of these things already are in here. I have two referral trackers. This one, just because this one has incoming and outgoing, this one is just outgoing.
Okay.
We could play with that. Transactions, your goals based on your life by design. We
Yep.
fill this in once and then we hide the sheet because all of this information just kind of flows to the dashboard. So we can track percentage to goal.
Okay.
Quarterly review, your snapshot, and then your solo profile. We just put your name in here. So we have the one for you already. I think the only thing
Yes.
it doesn't have is it doesn't have the referral tracker, which we can just add that sheet if you want to just keep what
I
you have and not have to.
thought, did you make a new referral tracker, like that colorful one? Is that new?
Um, yeah, that's because it has the in and the out.
Okay. I have the other one, the referrals out,
Okay,
and you and I, we did work on it. I added like,
okay,
like, supposedly upcomings.
okay, so let me go in here, hold on, let me find you. James. So these are the files I have for you. And this is what you are the owner of this document now.
Yep.
Okay, this is yours. Okay, so we have
Hmm.
your pipeline.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what
Okay,
we did.
yes, you already have a lot of stuff in here, so I don't want to change anything.
Okay.
These are the goals that we already took care of from
Yeah.
your Life by Design. So you're already good. If you want to add a referral tracker in here, I could just pull that in and
Okay.
add. That's up to you.
And that's the one I would add is the in and out one. Excuse me.
Well, yeah, if you want to start tracking the business that you're sending out to other agents and what
Yeah.
you're getting back and making sure that the steps are done, the agent lets you know if you're closed, make sure you're getting paid on the referrals that you sent
Right.
out.
Right. Okay.
It's up to you if you want to.
Um, I will, if it's easy enough to put into my folder,
Mhm.
I'll definitely check it out. Um, and I don't want to make more work for you
No, it's like you
if I
want to
don't
see
know
how
if I'm
easy
not
it
going to
is.
use
Hold
it
on,
yet.
I'm going to show
I don't
you
want
how
to.
easy it is. It is so easy. Hold on. Okay, if I find the right.
Yeah, I
I
think
have
that's
a
part of
little
my
too much.
problem. I
Yeah, I have
always
a
have
little.
I always have a million tabs open and I just
Yeah.
keep telling myself not to do that.
Yeah, it's really hard when you're working on all kinds of stuff.
I
So we
agree.
have this one and we can change the colors. You can make it look whatever. This is the in and the out.
Okay.
And then I just have to take out this information.
So I haven't obviously not yet, and it might change, but I haven't really sent out any referrals.
Okay.
Um, like, is that what this is more or less for?
Well, it's for the ones that you send out because if you're or in. So incoming referrals, who's the client? Is it a buyer or seller? Who's the referral from? Who sent it to you? It could be a team referral. I think
Right,
one of
right,
them
right.
was a team referral, right? From you. Did you sign it? What was the date, the property? What did it sell at? What was the commission, the referral percentage? And then did all of this take place?
Okay. All right. I'll if it's okay, if it's not too much work on your end,
Mhm.
I would definitely like to have it.
This one,
Yeah,
not just the
please.
referrals out. You want this one that has both.
Um, yeah, I mean, I guess if I start getting referrals, it's a good way to track it. As
Yeah.
of right now, I haven't received any.
Okay.
And I only really almost put one out. It just ended up being a weird situation. It didn't go through.
Okay. I just inserted it, so now it's in here.
All
So
right.
now that we're looking at your master business system, now you've got copy of referral track,
Okay.
referral
Thank
track.
you.
You're welcome. It really is very simple to do this. So if there's any other changes that you want to make, just let me know. And then you
Okay.
can go in, you know how to slide them over and rearrange the pages
Yeah.
if you
Yep.
want.
Yep. I can do
Okay,
that stuff.
I'm going to leave all that alone.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have everything. You're up to
Okay.
date. This is a great file and you can make it your own. Okay.
Okay. I'm just
All
gonna
right,
grab my notebook real quick.
good.
Um, all right. Yeah, that works. Thank you.
All right, so let's go back to the call prep form for what you wanted to focus on. Okay, so now you've got on here, you put different strategies for getting your close friends to list their home.
Yes. So I have.
What's going on?
So it's the same. Nothing's changed, negative, positive, but they haven't seen anything. That's the bottom line. And obviously, they don't want to get stuck selling their home and being like, oh crap, like where do we go? Like, they got a kid, they're trying to have another like the last thing they need to worry about is being kicked out of their house because they sold a lot quicker than I thought. Now, obviously, there's provisions we put in for that so we don't have to worry about it. But then you have the other spectrum where which I explained to him, but you know, you're coming, you look at my house. I can't move until I find something. Now, obviously, some buyers might pretend they understand that and be fine with it and then cause issues a couple months down the line.
Mhm.
Or you might get the buyer that's like, you know, same situation. You might need to sell too. So it might just work out. They're afraid that, you know, somebody's gonna come in, try and buy it and not give them the time. I was like, it doesn't really work that way. Like, you know,
Yeah,
so that's their thing. So what my two main ideas were A, you just put the contingency in, you guys can't go anywhere until you find something, which, you know, you're going to attract people to come, but then you're gonna get like a fewer select of serious buyers, because
yeah,
not everyone's in that situation. Or what you do is something similar, is you offer a rent back period. So, okay, we can close in 45, 60 days.
a lot of
But
people do that.
yeah, we're gonna have to rent our house back until we find something. Um, and then I just have to make sure that they're renting their home back for their current mortgage, not that they're covering the other people's.
Mhm.
So those were my two suggestions. They were open to them. It's not him, it's her. She's stuck on, but I haven't seen anything yet. But then my other argument is, okay, listen, we need to have your house listed for you to be a serious buyer, you know, to have any kind of real chance. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna have the conversation again with them. I wanna get their home listed within the first 2 weeks of February. Just so we're up and ready to go.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at as far as that goes.
Okay, so why do they want to move?
They're trying to just get a bigger home,
Okay, how
growing their
badly do,
family.
okay, how badly do they want the bigger space?
They were ready yesterday.
Okay.
Um, the other caveat, it's not like a make or break. Like they'll sacrifice they have to, but they're really trying to move into their forever home. Like they don't want to keep, which I get, totally understandable. You know, that's not for everybody, and I don't want to move around 10 times too either. Um, so that's the other thing.
Okay. Do you know anybody who's been in a similar situation?
Yeah, so I was talking to another agent that I was working with, and she actually, I totally forgot about it. She's like, why don't you do a rent back? I was like, oh my God, why didn't I think of that? Because she's like, we just did it. And I was like, that's actually a good idea because it allows the buyer to close, you know, technically their house, but gives your seller the opportunity to still get out without getting stuck.
That's if the buyer doesn't need to move in right away, right?
Right.
Okay. So
So
what's the backup plan for that?
it's the only other realistic thing is you just have the contingency in there. So that way it's up. I mean, either way, it's up front, but you're coming in as a buyer knowing that you cannot move in until they find a home.
Yeah. She's having a really hard time taking a leap of faith, it sounds like.
Yeah, she's definitely more of a, you know, on the cautious side of things. Obviously, and that's just how she is in general. Um, and I think it's not so much not understanding she's going to get stuck nowhere. It's just like she's like, well, what if we don't find the house? I was
And
like, I totally understand that. Because realistically, what they want is definitely a little more than what they
so,
can
okay,
afford.
more than what they can afford?
If she gets her perfect home, just say in Goshen, right? Is that
Mhm.
where in the developments, those homes are going for 750, 775 plus.
Okay.
They can probably do seven, and that wouldn't be stretching it, but it'd be definitely more on the, you know, higher side. Because she does not want to be on a main road, which I totally understand.
Yeah. Especially with a
But
kid, I get it.
yeah, like she wants to be able to walk around, which it's totally understandable. It's just, you know, when you're looking in Goshen, you're looking in Minnesink, the
Yeah,
developments are,
yeah.
you know, more expensive.
All right, question for you.
Yes.
If you had a buyer, just let's say a
Yep.
generic one, not this particular one, right? What are the things that give the buyer um a leg up, I don't know, an advantage when
Okay.
they're putting an offer into a home? What
Uh, One thing that it's how long the home's been on the market.
okay,
Obviously, the longer the home's on the market, the more flexible typically the seller is.
yeah.
Excuse me. If the home is truly turnkey, good to go, or if it needs a decent amount of work. So depending on the amount of work that's actually needed, could favor the buyers. Again, that kind of coincides with the days on market, trying to think. Those are the two main ones, especially like right now in
Okay.
Orange County.
So now let's say you're selling your home.
Yeah,
You're selling your home and you get two offers, same price.
yep,
One buyer is in a situation where they have cash, they sold their home, they're renting, they can move in tomorrow, they can close, they can put down cash. Your other buyer, your other offer comes in from somebody who has to sell their house to be able to buy your house.
yeah,
Which offer are you taking? Same price.
yeah. Depends on my situation.
You
If
want to
I'm,
sell. You want to
yeah, no,
sell.
no, but if I can sell and I have somewhere to go, I'm taking cash. But if I'm in the same situation as the other person, um, I'm gonna try and work with the cash buyer first
Yeah.
to see if they can wait, just say 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is. If they can, I'm going with them because I know they'll close in 2 weeks, as opposed to the waiting game on my end and then the other buyer's end.
Yeah. I mean, I know the market has shifted. It's a little bit more of a buyer's market now, not a seller's market.
Yeah, especially Orange County.
So, I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, I just gotta grab a remote for my puppy.
Oh my God, your puppy got the remote.
Yeah, it's the same color. I don't know if she can tell actually, but ironically, it's the same color. Excuse
Oh,
me.
he's still
It's one of
saying
her
something.
toys. Oh, it's so
Oh, that's
annoying.
funny.
Uh,
So, just and I don't know. I mean, what other options? So you've got those two options:
yeah,
the rent it back,
yep,
and then you've got the putting it in as a contingency.
yep.
Have you done any research on what the statistics are of how many people lose the home of their dreams because they weren't in a position to move in?
I haven't personally, but I did see something recently. It was like 30 to 40%, if I remember correctly. So like it was a good chunk. Um,
Yeah.
and they kind of saw that. I think it was last month when we checked out a house. It was on the market for 5 days. It had multiple offers with an accepted
Mhm.
offer.
And they couldn't do anything.
Yeah, and even he was just like, "Holy like, how is that even possible?" I was like, "Dude, that's like so when a house is good to go in a good area, it has no problem selling."
Hmm.
Um,
So and Goshen is a good area,
yeah.
good
So yeah,
schools,
this
whole
one was in
thing.
Warwick, but it's the
Warwick's even
same.
better schools.
Yeah. So Warwick, Goshen, Minnesink, they all still have very good schools. So that's what you're paying for.
So what advice would you give them if they could hear you?
Um, I would tell them to go back and look at their wants and needs, just to see if there's anything else they'd be willing to sacrifice. Um, realistically, and then that, um, excuse me, the just try and get through the actual importance of having your home listed. I think outweighs you not having your home listed right now.
If so, okay, so I'm gonna tell you a story, okay?
Yeah,
Okay. We put an offer on a home about 40 minutes from here.
yeah,
And it was contingent on us being able to sell our home within like within 2 months.
yep,
We're still on the market. Somebody else bought the house. We had to step out. We lost the house. Okay, so maybe it wasn't meant to be and all of
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
Right? It wasn't meant to be. When we bought here,
yeah.
we had sold our home in New York. We had money in the bank
Yeah,
and we were in a rental. All of our stuff was, well, we left everything. We didn't pack and we didn't take
yeah,
anything. So we didn't have to pay for storage. But a lot of people sell what they have, they put
yeah,
stuff into storage, they rent, and then they've got the money. And when they have the house and they find the house, it puts them in a much stronger buying situation.
yeah.
Are the kids in school yet, or they're both very young?
So they only have one kid. They're
Oh, she's
working on,
pregnant.
yeah.
Okay.
They're trying.
Okay. All right.
But their son is he just had a birthday, 1 or 2. Like he's young. He's not like,
Hmm.
and his parents watch him. So, um, that's a good situation to have.
Yeah. So what is there and I'm just I'm not trying to solve the problem
Yeah,
because I don't know them like you do.
yeah,
But I'm just curious, like, what would their thoughts be about, like, let's sell the house, let's put it on the market, because they know they don't want to stay there. They know they're not staying
yeah,
where they are.
yeah,
So list it.
yeah.
What are the opportunities for renting? Where is there any short-term rentals? Is there
Um,
anything?
so that's definitely doable. It's the issue then becomes you're spending what you want on like it is what it is, but you're spending what what you would on a mortgage or more to rent at the size they would need. Yes, it's temporary, so like you have that. Um, you would definitely have to put stuff in storage, which again
Mhm.
just comes with the territory. Um, so I don't know how open they are to it because then they're moving twice at that point.
You might not get them to move any which way, but for you, it's a good exercise, right?
Yeah.
To have all the different strategies and the options and at least present them. And at the end of the day, you know, it's a shame because if they know that they want to sell the house and
Yeah.
it's a seller's market right now where you are, and it sounds like it kind of is. If you think they'll get multiple
No,
offers,
yeah, so it depends. Well, because they're right in Central Valley, like right down the road from the Commons. So they're in a very desirable area for commuters. And the schools are still good at Monroe. You can say what you want about the rest
yeah,
of it, but the school district's still good and people are still going there. Um, because it's on 87 and 17. Like it's a very good area as far as, commuters are concerned.
yeah. What is the average days on market for that area?
It's hovering between like 40 and 50.
Oh, so
So
they've got at least a month before
yeah,
anything might happen anyway.
yeah, that's the average. I would say they probably comfortably have a month. I obviously could be wrong because things go quick sometimes, but I would say they would have at least a month um before things really whether they got a buyer or not. Like you still obviously have 45 to 60 days, sometimes even longer, really depends on how everyone moves.
Yeah, yeah,
Um that's yeah, so I'm gonna push a little more now that we're getting into the spring.
yeah.
And if they want to jump on something, they got to be able to. Um, I did talk to them about potentially borrowing some money from the parents just for a down payment. They'll pay them back when they sell the house because they'll have the funds.
Okay, that was
Um,
creative.
yeah, and I've known a couple of my friends did it. Like, um, so that might work. It's just finding that house.
Yeah, and at some point it's gonna be you're only gonna be able to do so much,
Yeah,
and you just gotta be okay with that too.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of
Yeah, yeah,
I'm gonna push, but not to that point where it
yeah.
breaks anything.
Okay, so before the call ends, I just wanted to see how you're doing with your action steps and the phone calls that you're gonna be making and how you're gonna grow your business. That's
Yep.
one. If I go back and I look at your life by design, your goals. So your goal is 173,000,
Yep.
10 closings, 8
Yep.
on the listing side, 2 on the buyer side. Okay, expected pipeline net, we put 93,555, just
Yeah.
from the real estate business.
Yeah.
So what are you doing to get 10 closings for the year?
So I have my lovely friends. I have his parents that will be moving closer once they figure out where they're going. My business partner for the junk removal is waiting. He was gonna find out next week. Excuse me, if he can move to New York. I don't know if I told you, because he teaches in Jersey. So they made that silly rule about 10 years ago. You gotta
Yeah.
live. So he's waiting to see if he got the exemption. So if he gets that, he's good to go. Like, he's like, I'm gonna put my house up tomorrow if I need to.
Okay.
So we have that. I have two coldish leads that I got from my cold caller. They're they're warm leads. I'm a work in progress.
Okay.
I spoke to one of them yesterday. I'm waiting for the other one to get back to me.
Okay.
One's New York, one's Jersey. Um, I have to follow up on the commercial side with a oh my god, seller.
So all of these guys should be in your pipeline.
They are.
Okay, that's okay. You got Bob and oh, I see what you did. So it's you put Kevin,
So
Steph, Bob, and
so
Kathy.
Taylor's the one that's closing next week.
Okay.
Kevin, Steph are my friends that I'm trying to push them. So
Okay.
that's a sell by. Bob and Kathy are Kevin's parents that will be moving closer.
Okay. Bill and
And then
Casey, those are the other.
Billy's my business partner. And then
No.
HHL is a developer I'm working with on these
Oh,
commercial
okay.
projects.
Okay. So right now, agreements pending, you actively showing good. Okay. So when you did this, how does this worksheet work for you?
Yeah, that's a good worksheet. I like that one.
Okay. All right, good. And then I just want to make sure that it's calculating correctly on the
I
front.
think it
Oh,
did.
it
We had
is
to
active
correct one
listing.
cell, I think, but it ended up adjusting.
Okay. All right. And then anything that actually closes will go on the transaction page. So, okay, so it's working.
Yeah.
Percentage to goal right now, we don't have any closings yet, so.
Next week, the 14th is our day.
Okay.
So that'll be the one for Taylor.
Okay, where is that happening?
Where? It's
Yeah.
Jersey.
Where?
Vernon, like Mountain Creek.
Okay, in the what? Okay,
Yeah,
northwest.
Conway.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, okay, so for next week, if I look at your
14th's a Wednesday, right? I think.
yeah, it's
Week from
next
today,
Wednesday.
yeah.
It's a week from today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I all of these commissions are on the low side. Is that because they're family friends?
They're family friends, but I'm also doing both sides. So if I do buying and selling, I usually do 2% each side.
Okay. Expected GCI. Let me just okay. Um,
The commercial one, I'm pushing for 2.5.
okay, the HHL, yeah, I see
Yeah.
that. Okay, good.
Yeah, that'd be a nice, that's a $4 million property.
Okay. Okay. Anything that needs to get edited, you have to do it because I don't
Okay.
have editing rights anymore because now you own this document. This is yours. Okay. So colors, whatever, formatting. If there's anything you're not sure about how to do, just let me know and we
Okay.
can work on that also. Okay.
All right, sounds
All
good.
right. So how many appointments are you going to schedule for next week?
Oh, I gotta get 2 at least.
Yeah.
I have to follow up with my cold caller. He's been kind of MIA.
Because you've been sick?
I don't know. He hasn't been answering me, which is
Oh,
weird because there's a mortgage lender and another agent in our office. It's their company, but you would think
yeah.
kind of in-house stuff would be a little more I have to find out. I don't know. Like there could be something legitimately wrong, and I don't know. It's on my to-do list today to call the guy.
You're paying for it, aren't you?
Yeah, I will be. So,
Okay.
I gotta follow up on that end.
Okay. Is there anybody else that you could network with? Did you ever reach out to a real estate attorney?
Yeah, I have a couple in the pipeline. They're just like, I don't want to call them oddballs, but they're very particular. And obviously some of them already have agents they work with, which I get because some agents have been
Mhm.
doing this a lot longer than I have. Um, so it's like a touchy feely, it's kind of like give me a couple clients first and then maybe we'll talk
Yeah.
kind of a deal.
Well, on
Um,
the commercial side, have you worked with a business broker?
Not yet. So everything we're doing, so our Keller Williams office has its own commercial department. So there's like 6 or 7 of us. We all work like tight knit together. Um, so they kind of keep everything in-house-ish.
Okay.
So, I mean, the meetings are good, the guys are really good. They're
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah, I just keep, in the back of your mind, like other
Yeah.
referral partners. And look, you obviously you want people with good reputations if you're going to refer
Yeah, of
business
course.
back and forth, right? But okay. All right, so you're going to have 2 appointments at least by the time we
Shooting for.
be- before we meet next Wednesday.
Yeah, that works.
All right, and then in the meantime, take a look at the referral tracker and just make it your own.
Okay, we'll do.
Okay, and I believe what I can do is, do you know how to do formulas in Google Sheets?
I can do basic ones, but I'm
Okay.
smart enough where I can figure it out.
All right, because what
Basic
if you
stuff.
want, you can take that referral tracker and you can just go to the CEO dashboard
Yeah.
sheet and you can just do a couple equals and then
Okay.
just tie it so that you get your totals on the dashboard page. And if you need help with that, let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll check it out.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. I hope you keep feeling better. Good luck with your cold.
Yeah, I might go just getting some medicine maybe.
Yeah, something for the
Good.
cough that doesn't make you
Yeah.
loopy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
annoying.
good luck.
Thank you.
All right. So I will
All
see
right.
you next week.
Okay.
2 appointments.
Wednesday. Yeah, I know. Can we do morning on Wednesday or no?
On the 14th.
Yes.
The earliest I could do is probably 10:30.
Okay, that's fine.
That's good.
Yeah. Not that I plan on going to the closing, but it is
Oh,
at 10.
no, you know what? I'm sorry. We were actually scheduled for Tuesday, the
Oh,
13th.
okay. That's probably better, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
are. 1. Do you have any morning on the Tuesday or no?
On Tuesday, I can push it up to 10:30 or 11. Is that
Um,
better?
you know what? We'll keep it for 1. That's fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. What time were you hoping for?
Like 9:30-ish. But that's all right.
Yeah, I have it on there. I could do 9 to 9:30. I could do
For
10 to
Tuesday,
10:30. Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll take the 9 if no one's got it.
Yeah, let me put you in here, but we can't go over
Mm.
because I have another 9:30.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Okay, good. All right, so I just updated the calendar. So
Okay.
now we're scheduled for Tuesday the 13th from 9 to
All right.
9:30.
Perfect.
Good?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Good luck. Let me know what happens with
Thank
the,
you.
all
Thank you.
right?
We'll do. All right.
All right,
I'll talk
take
to you
care.
later.
Bye.
Bye.